Let the sun go down.
Hey, what's good, yo? Welcome back to another video. Some breaking news: the Texans have released superstar J.J. Watt. Source said from Ian Rappaport, and this was a long time coming. Everyone knew that J.J. was definitely not going to be on the Texans next season. There's so many signs pointing to it, and with everything happening in the organization, it was just basically inevitable. And it just sucks to see that all our superstars are have all the amount of superstars that have left the Texans in the past months, like James Harden, Russell Westbrook, JJ, like DeAndre Hopkins, Jalen Clowney, like things like that. And the question that I wanted to ask you was, why didn't we trade him? Why did we decide to release him?
I think we decided to release him because I don't think many teams were even willing to give up anything, not even a seventh, due to his contract. I think he has like a 17.5 million salary for next season if he plays.
Mhm.
So I don't think anybody wanted to risk any sort of pick to take on, for one, that kind of salary, and two, for a player who didn't really on the stat sheet produce much last year. So I feel like they're just playing it safe, waiting for him to get released because everybody pretty much knew he was going to get cut. So I feel like they were just taking a safe approach. Nobody wanted to give up anything or too much or whatever.
Yeah, it just sucks to see, man. Like, not only was JJ a super great player, he was also a super great person off the field. What most notably is that Hurricane Harvey relief efforts that JJ did for the whole city. That just shows that he's a standout guy. He won Walter Payton Man of the Year, three-time Defensive Player of the Year, and he always gave his heart out on the field. What stands my favorite JJ memory is that Bills playoff game where he came back after 8 weeks of not playing from a torn pectoral muscle and made like a game changing sack. And that was like one of the biggest turning points. And that's one of the reasons why I love JJ. And he's been so great for us. I mean, yeah, like you said, cutting him actually gave this team 17 million in cap space, and so now we're in the plus side on the cap with 4 million, and I assume that more changes are to come. This is only like one of the first dominoes that are going to fall, and now JJ is a free agent. He can go wherever he wants. What I was thinking was that if he were to be traded, like he just gives the Texans whatever is top choices, and then we trade him there. But it seems like maybe JJ wanted to redo his contract and things like that. And what do you think? Where do you think JJ will go next?
In my opinion, I see it's either for sure gotta be Green Bay or Pittsburgh. Green Bay so I can go back home to Wisconsin, or Steelers go play with his brother T.J. Watt, form an even more dominant defensive line. And a dark horse team I got, or two dark horse teams I got right now. Tampa Bay, I know they don't have money, but as we've seen, cap could be a myth for some teams. So maybe Tampa Bay if he just wants to really, really go get a ring, or maybe even I've seen one of the Chiefs pages. I think it was Arrowhead something on
Arrowhead,
Twitter. Verified account. He put JJ swap or whatever, or the picture swap, jersey swap. That looks pretty nice. Maybe he goes there, takes a less salary.
Yeah, what's so funny was that like minutes after JJ's like the news that JJ has been released, there's so many jersey swaps, and which is kind of crazy. But I think that yeah, like you said, Green Bay go play for his hometown, pair up with Aaron Rodgers. They still have a good ownership, good coaching staff there with Matt LaFleur. Or I was thinking either Chicago could get him because I know his wife plays for the Chicago soccer team there, and he could like think of Chicago as like a long term spot as to like build a family there. Maybe I don't know, but because that's kind of like at the point of his career where he's at 30 right now, 30 years old or something, and so he's at that point where he has to start thinking about things like that. So I was thinking that, and I thought a dark horse for me could be, I don't want it to be true, but it's always like the Titans always taking back, like taking former Texans like Jonathan Joseph, Jadeveon Clowney. So like I feel like I hope not. I hope JJ doesn't go there for the sake of because I don't want to have to root against him, especially face him 2 times a year. But yeah, I think Chicago, Green Bay are most likely, and Pittsburgh, like you said, is pretty cool too. Um, So yeah, so what else are you thinking about this whole thing that has happened so far?
One thing that really hurts me out of this JJ thing is he didn't get his deserved MVP, and I forgot what year it was. I think it was like 2015 or something like that. Over Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers got it over him, and Aaron Rodgers didn't even have that good of a season compared to Watt. Watt had like 2 or 3 touchdowns on offense. I think a touchdown on defense or something like that. Double-digit sack season. He should have won
Mm.
MVP 100% that year.
Yeah, that
But
was in 2014.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 2014.
Mhm.
But what I've taken out of the situation is, I guess, not get too attached to any superstar because, like, as we've seen, all these Houston superstars have gone. Many people don't like Russ, but Russ has been gone. Uh, Springer, all of them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's just how our whole franchise has mismanaged so many players' careers, and I keep referencing this tweet, but Andre Johnson keeps saying said in the tweet, the Texans are known for wasting players' careers, and I really hope that doesn't have permanent damage to this team. I feel like if we throw money at someone, maybe someone will come, but it just sucks, man. Like, I feel like I'm kind of worried in free agency how like whether or not people will want to come here because of what everything that's happened with the Texans.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to get like lower budget free agents, like free agents that would just come anywhere just because they need the money, the contract, whatever. Maybe like maybe a possible free agent, maybe like what's his name, Jamal Williams, like players at that caliber, like
Mm-hmm.
backup players, like an Eric Murray type of player. That was going to throw it back at like an average player just because we need him to fill in a position. That's the kind of free agency I feel like we're going to have due to all this stuff.
Yeah, that's just the unfortunate truth. But yeah, but Cal McNair said that although this day is all about JJ or whatever, he still thinks that they're still on that they're still adamant about keeping Deshaun Watson, and who knows how long that will last. Obviously, I feel like Deshaun Watson is probably going to get his way at the end because I feel like the reality will kind of sink in near draft day, and I feel like if anything, obviously if you trade Deshaun Watson before the draft, I think you have a bigger salary cap hit than if you trade him after. So that is one of the reasons why we shouldn't trade him before the draft and have him hold out because he is that once in a lifetime quarterback. Like not every day you find a quarterback that is the one of the best quarterbacks, right? So, like there's good reason why we should keep Deshaun Watson, but it's just a wait and see kind of game right now.
In my opinion, I don't think Deshaun gets traded. For one, if we trade Deshaun, who's going to be the person that, or like the, I guess, a star that people come to buy tickets for to go watch in the stands or buy
Hmm.
jerseys or support the team? Like, who's going to be left? JJ's gone, Hawk was gone, uh, Clown is gone, Tyran is gone, and then if Watson's gone, how are they making money? Who's going to pay tickets to go see? Uh, who do we
Kyrie
even have? We
Fairbairn.
don't have nobody. But yeah, like I don't think Kyle signs off on the trade just due to the fact that he would not be making any money. I think there was a report that came out that Houston isn't even planning on having fans next year or something like that. I don't know how true that is, but how are they gonna make money? They're not gonna have any money, no source of revenue, and then I don't think Nick Casario is gonna want to have that stain on his resume, I guess. That he traded the franchise quarterback to Sean Watson, and especially if he gets fleeced, if we don't at least get maybe 4 first round picks or something like that, yeah, I don't think he wants that on his resume. So I just don't think we end up trading him. Maybe next year if he continues to want out or whatever. But this year I don't see it. No way.
I mean, I feel like Casario wouldn't his career or resume or whatever wouldn't be stained if he did get good compensation. Obviously, it's a terrible situation all in all, but and he didn't really cause most of the whole turmoil of why Deshaun wants out. He's mostly mad at Cal, Jack, who both he used to like. So obviously something went wrong between September and now, obviously, because Deshaun now hates the people who he thanked after signing the contract. So something went wrong, but I feel like it wouldn't be the end of Casero if he doesn't get fleeced. But yeah, it's just I feel bad for Nick, but I mean, if he really wanted this job, he signed a 6 year contract, and he's here to stay. And just crazy, just
I see it
crazy.
as a very similar situation to what's his name? Raphael Stone for the Rockets. He took his GM job knowing that or not knowing that Deshaun really wanted out or whatever. And then for the Rockets it was the same thing with Russ and Harden. They didn't know they wanted out. So I feel like it's a very similar situation for the two. So
Yeah,
both
but
deserve
yeah,
like a lot of credit for dealing with all of this.
yeah, Stone has done a great, great job. If Casario could do something similar, then I think I'd be fine with it. Like with that Harden trade, he got multiple first round picks out of that and a pretty good return. So well, hopefully we'll see something like that out of Casario. Hopefully this team comes to the senses and actually fires Jack Easterby, which would be the best case scenario. But we all know that's not going to happen. So oh well. But anyways, I think that's it for the video. Let us know what your thoughts are on JJ's release. Obviously, great player. I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna root for him in the future. I hope he wins a ring because if anyone, he deserves it. So let us know your thoughts about on the situation. And as always, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Thank you all for watching. Peace.